Hi, welcome to the 6th season of Kentucky Farm Bureau's Bluegrass and Backroads. We've traveled the state and have found some stories I think you're really going to enjoy. Today, we're going to Russellville to visit a dairy where they not only milk, but they bottle their milk right there on the farm. Then we're traveling to a vacation island getaway run by the Kentucky State Police, just for our young people. And we'll revisit an antique shop that we got many calls and emails on from last season. So stay with us for these fascinating stories and more as you travel with us today on Kentucky Farm Bureau's Bluegrass and Backroads. The Schrock Farm is a family-owned dairy located in Logan County. Their milk is pasteurized right there in the farm, but isn't homogenized. Homogenization is the process which cream particles are broken down and separated so they don't lump together and rise to the top of the milk. When you buy a bottle, and yes, I said a bottle of J.D. Dairy's milk, just like in the old days, you might just find that cream right there on the top.
Involved in milking my entire life, and I always felt like the food service is something I wanted to be in, and milk is a high perishable item. But rather than milking 100 cow, our goal is to generate more dollars per 100 pounds rather than selling on the open market for less. And so one way was to bottle our own milk, and it looked like a big chore, and it was probably bigger than I thought it should be or could be. But I basically understood the functions of the pasteurization and what the plants do because I've worked in and around plants for 15 years, so I kind of understood what was going on. But now we have to do everything ourselves. We have to maintain our own records, our bacteria checks, somatic cell checks. We're all of our own. I mean, we're self-contained right here. I mean, our milk is harvested here, it's bottled here, and it's delivered here. And I'd do it over. If I had a chance to do it over, I'd probably do it again.
We saw that there was a need to help the farmers do their marketing, and being involved with foods, we wanted to some way be able to get out to the public and let them know that our all-natural products were from the area, and so that's how my label became on it.
One of our first projects that we got involved with was working with the Schrocks here with their all-natural milk program. When I visited with Willis and his family, they indicated to me that they were getting into the bottling operation, but they really didn't have experience in sales and marketing. They didn't have any direction at that time.
They've gone to maybe farmers market, but they want to expand, and they have to be able to stay on the farm and provide, a decent income. And so what we try to do is get it into retail and into larger food markets.
The customer pays $2 deposit at the store. And it's really the old-fashioned way, like Coke pop used to get pop in glass, And some of the stores had the software that they had when they had the returnable Coke bottles. And so they just merely pull out the software, and it was very adapted to the store. And it is an extra chore for the dairy manager in the store to maintain the returns in the front of the store, to get them in the back and get them to us and so on. But it's working. It works. The customers, when they get started on this glass, it is It is an extra chore kind of to bring the jug back because they pay a deposit on it. But in large, once they start the taste of it, it's just a habit that they get into, and it maintains a lot better flavor doing it with glass than it does with plastic. We don't homogenize, which breaks the fat and doesn't rise to the top. By not homogenizing, the cream rises to the top. Cream is high in fat. People draw that off the top for their coffee, cereal, or on fruit, or make butter, or etc. Some people don't know what to do with it because they've never experienced it before. But it is good. But all you need to do is just shake the jug and it'll reconstitute back into the milk and you won't even notice it's there. That's not something you can buy on the market every day. Some of the customers are real loyals. To this day, we have virtually no complaints. The greatest complaint that I've had yet is they didn't know what to do with the cream. One lady thought it was spoiled, one lady thought it was froze. But as a whole, when they get started, it brings back memories of their past. And it's probably the elderly generation from 40 years of age to 65 years of age that can relate to this some way or another. And it brings back memories of back when either they were with their grandfathers or they were somewhere that they encountered milk with cream on top. It's hard to generate dollars on a farm without a volume of something. So some people talk about producing lots of milk per cow. We don't focus on that as much as we do on the quality of the milk that comes from a cow, because we know that what we put in that jug is what the consumer is going to drink, and when they complain, it's going to be back on us.